Every encounter at an auto parts store begins with somebody walking through the door. This day was no different. Small, slight gentleman, probably 5'2", 5'3", walks into the counter. "Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?" He said, "I'm doing fine. I wonder if you could help me." I said, "Sure. What can I get for you?" He said, "I left my glasses at home and I can't see these numbers on these packages over here for these light bulbs. Can you direct me to the proper light bulb?" I said, "Sure. What's it going into?" He gives me the information. And we walk over to the rack and I pull the proper size bulb on the car. I said, "Is the car out here?" I said, "Because we can install it for you." He said, "Oh, no, that's okay." He said, "Somebody brought me." He said, "I got to go home to fix it because I didn't want to get a ticket." I said, "I understand." Rug him up and sent him on his way. Well, the gentleman came in to our store pretty frequently when he needed parts on a regular basis, and everybody began to recognize him. You know, a regular. Never wanted anything expensive, was never upset or angry, always pleasant, always with a smile on his face, but always needing some help. One of the young ladies that worked in the store alongside me one day noted when he came through the door, she's like, "Oh, here comes that man again." I said, "What man?" She said, "That little man right there." She said, "I can't stand him." I said, "Can't stand him?" I said, "He's always a nice guy." I said, "Yeah, but he always needs something and this and that." And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "But that's kind of our job." She said, "I know." I said, "But we always have to take him and show him everything and get everything for him." And I told her, I said, "Haven't you figured out what his problem is yet?" And she said, "His problem?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "It's actually very obvious." She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "The man can't read." She said, "What?" I said, "He cannot read. He's illiterate." I said, "How do you know?" I said, "Think about every time he comes in. What does he ask? What does he say?" "I left my glasses." "The print is too small. Can you tell me where? Can you show me where this is, where that is, and this and that, da 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 da, on and on." It never dawned on her that 1 in 5 people in this state were illiterate. She had never run into anybody that was illiterate. Once she made this revelation, realized this revelation, she said, "When did you know?" I said, "The first time he came in and asked me for the light bulb when he said he forgot his glasses." I said, "That is a tactic that people who cannot read use pretty frequently." She said, "But you knew that and you still went out there and did everything for him." I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "But it's annoying." I said, "No, it's the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do." I said, "The man's not illiterate because he wants to be. He just never learned how to read. He's probably worked all of his life at some dead-end job to get where he is right now." So my thing was, I was not going to deny him his dignity. After that experience, every time she was on duty and the man came in, she too extended dignity and courtesy to him by assisting him in whatever he needed. So you see, sometimes being behind the parts counter is not about everything being negative. Sometimes it's about being positive to your fellow man.